Welcome back to the vlog, guys. And it is like 2:21 right now, and I have my first Christ University entrance at 3 p.m. Right now, I have my written test. It's called CUET Christ University Entrance Test. After 2-3 days, I have my interview. So my CUT is scheduled at around 3 to 3:30. I can start anywhere between 3 to 3:30, and then I can end it in like 1.5 hour according to me. I mean, how much time I take. So in this video, I'll be just sharing with you people my experience with the test, and is it very difficult or it is not? Is it not difficult? So I'll just give a background that I haven't been studying that much. Like, I'm not someone who has been preparing for this test from like a long time, and I haven't like devoted all every and I haven't like completely devoted myself and practiced a lot of sounds, practiced a lot of quantitative reasoning, logical, all of that. I have not practiced it that much, but I cannot say completely that I didn't do anything. I did solve a few sums, and there's this also some exam prep site on which you get CUT questions. So I also solved that. So based accordingly, I'll let you guys know. Hi, so it's 10:36 right now, and after my Christ University entrance test, I got a little busy. So I thought that before going to bed or before sleeping, I'd make this video and give my honest opinion and my experience on this Christ University entrance test. Which, yeah, so what I'd like to say to everyone is that basically the logical reasoning and the quantitative ability part is like moderate level. What we have been solving, what at least I have been solving since the last like half a year or so. So that part was, I wouldn't say easy, but that was like moderate. So it took like 1 or maximum 1.5 minute to you know solve each and every question. Then where the difficulty started is the math section. So for my 11th and 12th, I took IP, right? So it had an option between IP and maths. So I it's not like I'm not good with maths, but I just don't like the subject. Okay, I got 86 in like my 10th boards, so I'm not that bad at maths, but I just am not fond of it. And it is a really difficult subject for me, so I didn't opt maths. But in the Christ University entrance test, there were like out of the total 120 questions, there was negative marking as well, point 0.5 negative, and maths questions were like 20, 30, or maybe even 40. So I faced a lot of difficulties there because it was like quadratic equations and also higher level probability, and then I some coefficient things. So I really don't know all of these things, particularly because I didn't take maths in 11. So if you really want to go for Christ University, you for BBI, you please make sure that you do take maths at least for 11. So that there's one thing, and then comes the general knowledge section. So GK is like, the questions in GK, I've never even heard of the institutions they are mentioned. So basically, I guess this is very common, right? So GK is always like very difficult. I guess out of the total 15-20 questions for GK, I was confidently able to answer just like 5 or 6 questions, and the rest all I had to just guess because I literally had no idea about them. So these two things, maths and GK. Rest was, I wouldn't say easy, but it was solvable. Okay, for a person like me, it was solvable. It was moderate. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, the and yeah, few more things are that, yeah, as I said before, 120 questions, you get 1.5 hour to solve the test, and then there is negative marking 0.25 0.25 for each wrong question. And yeah, another thing, a very important thing, is that it monitors you the whole time while you're writing the test. So you need to keep your microphone, your camera, all of these things on. So, and it is compulsory that you should have a working laptop with a microphone and a camera while appearing for the Christ University entrance test. I didn't even use the calculator because the calculator is not even allowed on because the calculator is not even allowed on the Christ University test, and the questions are also such that you don't really need a calculator. So yeah, that was my honest opinion on CUET Christ University entrance test. I'll also make a video on my interview. I haven't received any mail from Christ regarding the interview. So yeah, I'll also be making a separate video on the interview as well. I guess that should be it then. So this was my honest opinion on CUET Christ University entrance test. Hit the like button and subscribe to your channel if you are new. And yeah, that should be it. Take care. Bye bye.